So guys, in today's video, I'm actually going to be starting by asking some few questions. And let me just start straight away. Why do you think if some set of individual kick the bucket or they pass on or they die, why do you think people are happy? And why do you think some people are not happy? Drop your comment at the comment section. We've had several cases in this country where some of our top leaders has actually passed on, they died, and some Nigerians are not happy about that incident or that occurrence, and on the other side, some are happy. Now, a few days ago, just about a week now, we saw the passing away of our former president, who actually handed over to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and we saw all of the reactions of some Nigerians. To some Nigerians, they believe this is not the real Buhari. Although this is the first time I'm actually going to be talking about this conversation and join it, I just join my own words in respect to this particular conversation. To some Nigerians out there, they have the point that the man that died a week ago is not the MUHAMMADU Buhari. And some of the opinion that let us forget about all of this thing. This man has died. Let him rest in peace. Let us forget about all of what has happened. At the other side, some are happy that this man died. And the thing that actually rings in my heart is that what is it that actually makes some Nigerians to hate MUHAMMADU Buhari? You are free to drop your comment at the comment section. I have my own opinion, but I would just want you to drop your own opinion as well at the comment section of the video. Yes, it is true that Muhammadu Buhari led us as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for good 8 years. You understand? He defeated Goodluck Ebele Jonathan and he ran for the presidency for 8 years and he completed his tenure wonderfully. And when the news of her death came out, it was very shocking that some Nigerians took out to the street and began to celebrate. And it sparked some reactions in my heart that what could have actually led to this, or what exactly did Muhammadu Buhari did that could have made some Nigerians to believe that this man does not deserve to be celebrated even in his death. Yes, we all know that everybody is entitled to their opinion. Even in his death, we have some people that actually took out their time to celebrate him. Now, we all know few years ago, not up to 20 years now, or 15 years thereabout, there was a sitting president that also died, but we saw that the same reactions was not what was sparked out by some Nigerians. And even in this regard, we have some Nigerians that are not happy that the then president, Musa Yar'Adua, died. But why was it that people are not happy when Musa Yar'Adua died, and some Nigerians are happy when Muhammadu Buhari died? These two questions, drop it at the comment section. As a Nigerian watching from Nigeria, whatever part you're watching this video from, just drop your comment at the comment section and let me play the video out for you today about all these ongoing debates and reactions. We love Nigeria, and I've always tell you that an advocate of good Nigeria and good governance. I will always use this platform of mine to tell you that new Nigeria is possible. Either you've given up or you are thinking of giving up, do not give up. If you've given up already, please rethink again and have the belief that new Nigeria is possible. So drop your comment at the comment section and do well to watch the rest of the video, guys. God bless Nigeria and God bless my Naija people. Thank you, guys. See you in my next video.
Evening. In the last, I don't know, 40-45 minutes, I've received a number of DMs, yeah? And I've received these DMs because of the story I put on my Instagram page. And one of them read, be kind. Another one was talking about Buhari's achievement. You know, he has achieved so much. He lived to a long old age of 82, 83 or something like that. I said, okay, fair enough. But that's why my post said inevitability. It's inevitable. We're all going to die. I know I'm going to die. Either I die by natural causes, or I die by an accident, or I die by something else. It is inevitable. Nothing to really look too deep into that. It's life, right? But the one I want to actually harp on is the achievement. Buhari achieved what? Please. He achieved what? He achieved what? And with what? with our resources, with our money. What did he achieve? Or you don't realize that he lived long because of our resources? Do you know how many people are dying in Nigeria? Do you know how many people are starving in Nigeria because they don't have national cake to steal from? They don't have national cake to go get quality treatment abroad. Please tell me, what did Buhari achieve? And yeah, with all of that stuff, all of the stuff that they've stolen, that they keep stealing, they are less likely to be attacked by police or armed robbers on the road when they are riding around with heavy security. Please tell me what Buhari has achieved, apart from destroying lives and killing Nigerians. I don't need to prove my empathy to anybody, all right? But I do believe that history will always be the real long life. Because when you are a leader and you are not just, you are not fair, you don't lead in service of the people will make a drink and toast to your demise. But when you lead with justice, fairness, when you put your people first and their interests first, the people will cry and mourn. The people will wail. They will remember you forever. And that is what that post meant. Like I said, I don't really need to prove empathy. But today, when I woke up and saw that news, it was like another justice, right? Because no matter what all our politicians do, I hope today is a stark, not a stark, that's the wrong term. I hope today is sort of like an insight into how they will be remembered. And guess what? I hate to kind of break it to you. They may not give a damn, because right now all they want to do is just enjoy this life and accumulate for their children and their children's children and their children. I can say and their children's children till tomorrow. So yeah, say what you will. Anybody that knows me well knows that I see what's on my mind and I keep it moving. So next on the list, T-Pain, Alpha.
Death of every man diminishes all of us. Buhari and President Muhammadu Buhari has run his race. And life is dynamic because as long as you live, you are many things to many people. Some see him as a hero, but some see him otherwise. Those that he called a dot in the circle see him otherwise. Those that he said will treat in the language they understand see him otherwise. That led to the ban of Twitter in this country, because people had to report that tweet and it was deleted, and they felt, oh, how would they delete the tweet of a president? Those that were caught in the web of Decree 4 see him otherwise. Omar Diko see him otherwise. The likes of the politicians that were incarcerated after the 83 elections, about 84 when he got in, don't see him as a hero. But some will see him as a disciplined man, anti-corruption hero. But people will also talk about that legacy and say, but people around him were corrupt. So they talk about being above board like Caesar's wife, but people around you are being tried for corruption, also speaks volume. People he incarcerated for political vendetta. People he tried to terminate their lives. The judges in the dead of the night that were harassed, that everybody said, this is an assault on our judiciary. See him otherwise. But those that were close to him say, he's a father. They'd even stretch it and say, the father of the nation. Those that believed in him prior to 2015 felt once he got that mandate, he was going to set Nigeria right. But what heralded his 8 years? Deepening of division, pain, lack of economic gusto and verve, lack of that economic fecundity, and even this current government blames him for the problems they are in now. So with great power comes great responsibility. But do leaders that seek power understand the responsibility, or they just want to be president? Those that see him as a hero will say at least he allowed for fairness in the electoral process. But that argument is also quickly punctured by the fact that he didn't sign the electoral reforms leading up to the 2019 elections where he was going to participate in. But they will also say, at least under him, oppositions could win governorship election. In fact, some governor in the opposition went to thank him. Some will say things like, oh, the electricity bill. Some will also say he did infrastructure, at least if not because of him. We'll not have railway, will not have the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. I will not have other infrastructure like that. That he did more thread of roads than anybody. But while we also talk about the rail line, some will also argue, where was there a need for the Kanu-Maradi line? President Buhari, when he ascended the throne in 2015, made the famous words that I am for everybody and for nobody. But some said he was actually for some people. He quoted Shakespeare saying there's a tide in the affairs of man. And we thought he had set the tone for the country he wanted to build. But today, like two sides of a coin, there are two sides to history of President Buhari. There will be those that will say, Veni, vidi, vici.
So?
But there will be those that will say, President Buhari, you caused pain, hurt, division, unfairness, and unkindness. Whatever part you take this morning, please remember something. We will all die. And what will be said after we're gone?